Hi guys, this is Justin Church and I am back today to make another video. Second video in 1 week. Hey, look at that. That doesn't happen too often. But today I'm going to be doing my last video of the year. And this is kind of just a continuation from the video I did the other day. For my Christmas haul. Now, if you've seen that video, you remember I showed a record that is vintage and still sealed. And I said I'd be thinking about opening it because I have a copy that's already sealed. Well, today I've decided to open it up. I kind of already had a feeling I was going to open it up anyway. But here it is. Now, I don't know what's in here, which version, which pressing this is. Because it's sealed. And there's really no difference in any of these covers stating what version it is. This could either be a original 1978 with a different label variation. This could be a 1981 polygram reissue with the same label, but there are differences on the label to tell it's a later reissue. Or, which I'm kind of doubting, it could even possibly be a 1985 reprint. That I'm kind of doubting. But we'll see in a minute when I do split this open. Actually, shrink wrap is already slightly opened up here. It's a split in the shrink wrap down here and up here, which is where I'll be opening it from. And I think I already well, I know I mentioned it in the video, the Christmas video, that I already have a copy of this that is still sealed. Hence why I'm opening this, because I usually, on the most part, do not open up vintage records from the 70s. Because, you know, they're not very common to always find. This one is, though, however. This one I find sealed copies all the time on eBay for 20 bucks or less. But, so that's why I don't mind opening this one up. It's not really worth anything, and I have a sealed copy. So, we'll get the trusty knife. We got the record. And here we go. Let's see what I've got inside of here. So it's going to be tricky even with the split and the shrink. Here, hold on, let me find kind of where here it is. Just get it right up in there. This is a pretty tight seal. Wow, this is there, maybe. I don't want to damage the jacket. Huh. Get it up here a little bit more. Nope, I think I got it. Okay, it's an original. I can see the original Mercury catalog sleeve. So this is an original 1978 press, opened for the first time in almost 50 years. It's all opened. I could see the inner sleeve as I was opening it. So now we're going to pull everything out for the first time in 47 years. This was released in April of 1978. It's December of 2025. So let's see what we've got in here. Oh, hold on. Okay, no, I got it. Fresh inner sleeve from 78, and I've got to take this knife and I got to split this open a little bit more. Some of this didn't. Okay, there we go. And there's nothing specific inside. I could see this right, you know, when I was opening it. If this had just been a plain white inner sleeve, I would have stopped opening it. But it's an original, so I'm very happy. Let's see what the label. Well, here, let me show the inner sleeve. First time being out of the jacket since April of 1978. This is a Mercury company sleeve, so this is definitely, well, obviously the original. I just pulled it out of the shrink wrap. Let's see what the label looks like. I think it's, yeah, it's a duplicate of the exact label I've already got. I know there is some different label variations. I was just looking at my other copy. The label looks exactly the same, I think, anyway. It looked... I may have to re-look at it after I finish filming, but I think this is the exact same label. But I'll definitely have to check it out and see. But yeah, this is brand spanking new. This has never been played. Well, don't scratch it already. I think I just did like a jackass. Well, it was mint. I don't know if that was there before. I didn't really check, or if that was from my fingernail. I don't feel any scratching up on it. Yeah, well, it'll still play. But yeah, this is the first time that this has been pulled out since 1978. But it's in really good shape too. Even the sleeve isn't, you know, all bastardized, which is rare. Here. I don't know if I was really showing. Hopefully I showed enough of it. But yeah, that was a successful seal to reveal. It was a little bit of a trick to get open because it was very tightly sealed up at the top especially. But we got it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this in the future. And I hope you all have a happy new year, and I'll see you next year. Thanks. Bye.